First this morning, a live look at Trump Tower as history will be made later today. The former president, Donald Trump, set to be the first president ever to be arraigned on criminal charges. Anticipation is growing outside that courthouse in Manhattan.
And a huge show of force out there. Security ramping up as police hear more talks about protests. Jay Gray is live outside of the courthouse now with a breakdown of exactly what will happen during this historic proceeding. Jay?
Hey, Cheryl, and when the former president arrives this afternoon, he will be placed under arrest. He will not be handcuffed, but will be read his rights and fingerprinted, next escorted to a courtroom where he will be arraigned on what sources say will be about 30 charges in this case. The entire hearing not expected to take more than a few minutes, and then he will be back out and directly heading to Florida, where he plans to discuss the day's events this evening from his estate at Mar-a-Lago. The district attorney here also will discuss the case. That's expected to happen during a press briefing just after the arraignment.
All right, Jay, so even here in Georgia, we're hearing about, these protests. Tell us about the preparations going into that, if that should happen there in New York.
Yeah, they've got areas outside of Trump Tower as well as outside of the courthouse here for both sides in what is a highly controversial and highly emotional case. And of course, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has tweeted that she is in New York, plans to join Trump supporters here outside of the courthouse. New York City's mayor with a direct warning for the representative, saying, and I'm quoting here, she's been known to spread misinformation and hate speech, also telling her while in town, be on your best behavior.
All right, Jay, thank you. Of course, here in Georgia, we are watching Marjorie Taylor Greene and those impending protests. Also, stick around for live coverage of that arraignment today on the Today Show coming up this morning as the former president makes his way to the courtroom. That is right after 11 Alive Morning News.